Hey, so if you're like me, you like bright helmets so you can be seen on the road, and you like helmets that you can attach lights onto. So this is the Bontrager Circuit Wavecell helmet, and I got this um, helmet because I sometimes have to ride at night, and I just really think having more lights is good when you want to be seen on the road at night. So it comes with these two attachments. It comes with this front headlight. So I just took off the headlight, and you pull on this, push down on this tab, and it releases the light. And the mount, you have to put it on the helmet. You just put the tab in first, and then the magnet just kind of magnetizes to the helmet on the back. And this is the rear light, and this is a good rear light. I really like it. It's super bright, and this is the mount that it attaches to. So to attach the rear light, you see this tab here. It looks like it's broken, but it's not. That's just how it is. I thought when I first bought the helmet, I thought it was broken. Like I popped it off, and I couldn't get it back on, and I was like, it looked broken. I was like, oh man, did I really break this? And I was looking for the receipt. I was about to go return it, and then I was like, you know what? Let me look up a video. Maybe something I didn't know. Maybe there's something I don't know. And lo and behold, I found out that I didn't break it, and I just didn't install it correctly. So I'm actually failing right now. I'm struggling to put on the rear mount on to the helmet. So I was thinking that you put it in tab first, like that little tab that you saw earlier. I thought you put it in tab first and then push it down, but it's actually first you kind of push it down and then press the tab into the helmet, and then it clicks in. And it's a pretty strong magnet. I haven't had it fall off ever. And I ride here in New England on some really bad roads. I've uploaded a YouTube video. You could check it out. I'm riding my bike to work, to Landry's Bicycles, and you can see the roads, the rough roads. Like it's not super rough, but it can be bad. And I've never had it fall off. I'm right here. I'm doing this test where I'm trying to whack it off, and it doesn't even come off. So I'm trying to put it back on, and yeah, just tapping it, and I'm hitting it, and it just hasn't ever fallen off. Now, I did have the helmet attached to my backpack, and I was walking my bike inside the house, and I guess my bike hit the rear light, and the light fell off, and I stepped on the light and I crushed it. So I had to get a new light, but it's never fallen off on the road. So the only time it's fallen off was, funny enough, just me walking. So that's how good / bad the mount is, I guess. Because even though I got a lot of bumps, it hasn't fallen off. But you kind of, if you knock it in a certain angle, it'll come off pretty easily. And so the helmet, the way it fits, right? This is the large, and I tried the medium. The medium was too tight, so I got the large, and this has a BOA dial fit system. So I tightened the BOA dial as tight as I can get it, and it's still the shell still moves. So it feels like it looks like too that the fit system and the shell look like they're not super or very well integrated. Like it just looks like this little harness tightens around your head, and then the shell kind of just is like hovering above it. So you can see here, the quality. This one I got as an employee purchase. I don't know if Trek or Bontrager gave me like this kind of slightly defective one. Like this is like not even attached. There's like a Velcro, but it doesn't even really Velcro onto it. So like, what the heck. But it does feel comfortable. But it does feel like the helmet moves around a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna put it on, and then I'll show you what I mean. So the helmet on the front sits kind of low on my forehead. I don't know if it's because my forehead is low or the helmet is too bulky or what. And it hit the front of the helmet touches the rim of of my glasses. So I have to pull back the helmet when on my rides to really lift it up from touching my glasses and going higher on my forehead. But the thing is, it still slowly starts to kind of roll forward and just droop in front of my forehead. So it's like I can feel the helmet, like the harness is tight on my head, and the helmet still like moves and it still slides. So I even tighten this chin strap as tight as I can get it, and it just like I said, the helmet and the shell and the harness aren't super integrated. Like you can see here, it's like rolling on my forehead, and the harness is like tight around the back of my head. Like it doesn't feel like it's moving, but the shell moves. But I like the color, and as a commuter helmet, I wouldn't use it as like if I was going on group rides. But as a commuter helmet, like maybe I'm going to the grocery store and I need some extra lights, I would use it.